नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल, केम छो, वनक्कम, कसकाय। मैं हूँ शुद्ध देसी रेडियो से आरजे एंडी, एंड आई एम हियर to talk to a few of our GMI, that is Global Musical Icon Season 5 winners. And for all those folks who are not aware of what is Global Musical Icon is a talent platform that was launched in 2019 in Nashville, Tennessee. Season 5, we took it to nationwide. So Detroit, Michigan was one of our stops. And as per the promise that we had for all our winners, this special segment of interview with the winners is our package for the winner. So, without any further delay, I would like to introduce to you the Voice Hindi regional category youth age group. Viha Kini, she was the all-round winner of season 5 in Detroit, Michigan. So, welcome, Viha, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I was first there. I was excited.
Uh-huh.
And now when you're interviewing me, it feels happy to know that you won something.
Uh-huh.
And then it makes you feel special.
Cool. So basically, it's like a double thing, right? Meaning, package actually includes an interview on USA's number one Desi radio, Shuddh Desi Radio. Shuddh Desi Radio is the main organizer of Global Musical Icon. For all those folks who don't know what Shuddh Desi Radio actually does, so Global Musical Icon is the brainchild of its founders, Shalin Dixit and Andy Sathe. So that's how Global Musical was formed. The intent of Global Musical Icon is to set aside some funds for our talented kids, some sort of scholarship funds. So we have, as I said, congratulations to you. You were phenomenal in that, both actually, public round as well as on that day of competition. I remember when you were singing, and I remember that song that you sung, which was Kuhu Kuhu Bole. And I know for sure the entire audience that was there, they were mesmerized by your performance. Looking at your age, the way you sang was phenomenal. So tell us a little bit about you. How did you prepare for that? And have you been singing or taking any classes, and how long that has been?
Thank you so much for everything you said. It means a lot. So my musical career first started since my family, both maternal and paternal, they're really passionate about music. So my mom started it off, she introduced music to me when I was about 2.5 years old, just at home. My mom taught me, she got me used to some of the songs. But then my formal training of Hindustani classical music and Sugam Sangeet started when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
So it's been about 4 years since I've been formally trained. And
So you talked about, Sugam Sangeet and Hindustani classical music. So are you taking in-person classes, or are you taking something that is virtual? Because nowadays people do a lot of virtual classes, and one of our sponsor, which is the Shankar Mahadevan Academy, they also offer a lot of virtual classes for anyone who's all over the world who's interested in learning music.
Since my teachers live in India and the timings are different, I have to take virtual and I can't take in person. But when I was in India, I used to take in-person classes.
Oh, okay. All right. So tell me a little bit about this overall thing, right? So how was your performance? But before that, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to have our listeners and viewers listen to your fabulous voice. And you told me that your throat is a little sore, but I think maybe a jalki of whatever you sang, that would be ideal.
सज सिंगार ऋतु आई बसंती सज सिंगार ऋतु आई बसंती जैसे नार कोई हो रसवंती सनी दम धनी सा गम गम धनी सा Rizani dani sari zani sari zani dani ni dani ni dani mada da mada da mada kare ga madani sarje singar ritu ai basanti जैसे नार कोई हो रसवंती डाली डाली कलियों को तितलियां छूमे फूल फूल पंखड़ियां खोले अमृत घोले आ कुहू कुहू बोले कोयलिया.
Wow, what a fabulous, fabulous thing. All those alaps and all that, just perfect. So at this age, if you can sing this good, I'm not, I can't say for sure as to where you will be in just few years. So all those folks who are just watching this interview, I think just take a note of Viha Kini from Detroit, Michigan. So thank you, Viha, for that. This is a very, very difficult song to sing at this age. So tell us and our listeners and viewers, how long have you been practicing this song? And was there any special preparation that you did for the competition?
I've been practicing for this song for 1 month, and I really need to thank my mom because she found all these online tutorials. She helped me out with the simple things. Since she was little, she heard the song, so she's kind of familiar with it. And if I went wrong in a note, she would correct me and she would help me out. So I practiced for 1 month. It took me a long time to practice. At first, it sounded really wimpy, but then later I caught on to the tune, and then slowly it started getting better and better.
And I think that confidence speaks for itself, right? So it was a fabulous, fabulous performance, I can tell you for sure. So
thank you so much. I'm humbled.
Whole audience there, they were just mesmerized by your performance. So tell us a little bit about how did you hear about Global Musical Icon? Is this something that you heard through social media, or where did you hear about it? Or did your parents hear from someone?
It was very casual. We just went grocery shopping to Patel Brothers, and the bulletin board, we saw this poster. And since I'm passionate about music, my parents thought they could enroll me for this. And then I was all excited and I started getting prepped up. We got details. That's how I got to know about it.
Cool. And then if you remember the public choice video that was there, that also had tremendous amount of likes, if you remember that, right? Likes. And so that also got a good response on social media. People were liking it. Great. So tell me, when you did the public choice and then you were getting ready to perform on the day of competition, were you nervous, or were you confident that, hey, I got this, I'll probably nail it?
Public choice was a tinge bit easier in the beginning because I was at home and it was a recording, and it's not like you have to go there and it's your only chance to put your best. Right. But for the final round, when I got there, when we got into the temple on the stage, before going on, I was really nervous because I saw everyone, they looked like they had a lot of talent, and then I started feeling nervous. But once I started watching everyone perform, all the multiple talents, I got so involved that I forgot all my worry. And once I got on the stage, I just went up there, and then I thought, I got this. And then I sang, which was very nice because I wasn't scared at all when I got on stage. I was really involved with the song.
Cool. And then came the award ceremony, right? So award ceremony, everyone who actually was the finalist, they were called on stage, and I'm pretty sure, I think they called your name in the end. So were you concerned as to whether you are going to?
That is a big fact because everyone's name was getting called, and I was waiting, when is my name going to get called? Did I not win this? Did I mess up, or did the judges not like my singing? But then finally, when I was called at last, I just heard my name, and then I was stunned, and I was waiting for the next words because I thought that it was the last prize or something because I was called on last. But when they said finalist, I was so excited that I couldn't stop smiling. After all this smiling, my jaw still hurt from smiling. I was that happy.
That's cool.
It was a really proud moment for me.
Yes, and congratulations to you and your parents also. Our parents play a great role in building our character, building our all these talent that people actually can showcase. Parents, teachers actually contribute a lot to that. I can tell you from my own parents, actually, they always wanted me to sing, but then you know how it goes in India, right? You have to study or you can take this line. So I chose to be in a different line altogether. Anyways, so the award that you got was a certificate that came from the Shankar Mahadevan Academy, signed by Shankar Mahadevan ji himself. What is it, first of all, get a certificate from Shankar Mahadevan Academy signed by Mr. Mahadevan himself?
That is actually really amazing because my dad, he loves to listen to music, if it's classical or whatever. Um, he plays it in the car, and we usually listen to Shankar Mahadevanji's music. And when I got to know that I received a prize from him, it was really so amazing. My dad was proud of me, and we were all so excited. So it was really nice.
Like to share here with our listeners and viewers. Shuddh Desi Radio, who is the organizer for this global musical icon, and we did this in Michigan in collaboration with Reflections by Amit. But this Shuddh Desi Radio was launched on 3rd March, and 3rd of March happens to be the birthday of our mentor, which is Shankar Mahadevanji. So, and one thing that I wanted to talk to you and find out, so who's your idol in singing? Everyone has their own idol they look up to. So who is that idol for you?
That is a very tricky question because honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I look up to, if it's a famous singer in general, it would be Lata Mangeshkar ji because she was an amazing singer to me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not talking about professionals, it would be all the people who actually wanted to learn music but didn't get a chance to learn it.
Wow, very nice thought. And of course, Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar, she is probably the goddess. I think, anyone wants to learn music, they look up to her and maybe be like her. And one thing that I would like to also congratulate you and your parents, because they have been steadfast, encouraging you in terms of taking this music and learning music, and they have been I'm not sure if they have to tell you that, hey, it's class time now, get on to this class. But I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to that class and they don't need to remind you, because I think once people know that that's their passion, I think no one needs to be reminded. But encouragement from parents is the best part one can actually get.
That's very true. Both my parents were encouraging for me in this journey.
All right. So tell us a little bit about anyone who's watching this, discussion or conversation of ours, and they are talking about maybe, or they're thinking about, whether I should be participating in Global Musical Icon, because it's a talent platform that is got multiple talent categories. There is singing, there is musical instrument, there is dance, there is public speaking. So what would you tell those people who are probably sitting on the fence and thinking about, oh, whether I should do it or not? What would be your advice to them?
They should just go for it. In general, the whole experience is worth it because it's so much fun. You might think that getting on stage, if you have stage fright, oh my God, I'm going to faint. It's not really anything like that. Just looking at everyone showcase their talents and just being out there and performing, it's a really nice experience. So if you're interested, you should really go for it.
Okay. And anything about the overall organization, like from the registration process all the way to the actual competition? What was it that you heard your parents say, oh, this is good? How was that overall process? Was it excellent, or there is something that you think we can work on? Or tell us a little bit about that.
Personally, my whole family and I think the event was really well organized because there was one station for registration, and then if the people want to eat something or they're hungry, there was like a food section. Then the seats, there were a lot of seats to sit in. The area was spacious, and then the mic and audio feedback was really good. So I really enjoyed it. And then everything was organized, and then even though there was a line, the line didn't last that long for registration and getting your bib and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It moved smoothly and everything was very well planned.
Okay. Well, musical icon to all over US. We are going to be in Louisville, Kentucky. We are going to be in Dallas, Texas. We are going to be in Carolinas. We are going to be in Boston. And all those folks who are watching this thing, they are going to be encouraged to participate based on what you are telling them about your experience and how you have seen this overall process. So I think, my advice would be you have got your niche created in Hindustani classical and Sugam Sangeet. Stay on course. You have a very bright future. And once again, congratulations to you. And when we come back to Detroit again, we will hope to see you in our next season again. And all the best to you.
Thank you so much. This opportunity I'm really grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.